mystery tackle box. Let's see what we got here. Alright, got some soft plastics from Fish Hog. I don't know about this color here with how vegetated the water is, but I do like swimming grubs, and that's what these look like. I do like the double tail on them. That'll get a lot more action. I really like small soft plastics like this because when you Texas rig them, I like popping them very quickly off the bottom. That seems to get a lot of attention. Not just from bass, but I've caught some pretty good sized panfish doing that. So I'll have to try these out. I think it kind of a purplish or red might work better, but it depends on where you're at. And those are from Fish Hog, apparently. Let's see. This is kind of a interesting little. Oh, okay. I see how they do it. You run the line actually through this little lure. Looks kind of vaguely like maybe like a baby bass kind of color, and I guess your treble would sit right around there. Interesting combination. I know I haven't seen too many combinations of like a soft plastic and kind of almost like a hard crankbait kind of, or a lipless crankbait kind of setup. But that's kind of cool. I don't know if I'm going to use it very often because I do think a couple bites in this thing would probably be done. But interesting idea. We got a Matsuo kicking, or no, not kicking. Looks like a deep diving crankbait. I've seen these before and you control them. Wow, it is definitely a deep diving crankbait. I didn't notice it can dive 10 to 20 feet. So I'm not gonna have much use for this here, but it's a really cool looking design. I like the flare on those gills. I don't know about the color scheme for this particular one. I don't. I prefer like a more of a shiny or like bluish kind of color, but it's a pretty cool crankbait. You got a little jig head from Greenfish Tackle. Oh, it's a football head jig. That's kind of cool. I have to try that out. I'm a big fan of football head jigs. Uh, when rigging, kind of punching through some of the cover here. As long as the, oh wow, yep, the weed guard is not that. It's got a lot of give to it, so it should be easy to set a hook with this one. Got a couple VMC wide gap hooks. Got a lot of use for these down here, either saltwater or freshwater really. I mean, a lot of times you use these with a Texas rig, but I find that they work pretty damn well for rigging gulp shrimp or whatever brand shrimp you really want to use. So those are always useful. Let's see, we got some big dog baits. Oh, that's kind of a, once again, it's green, but this is more of a fluorescent green. It's like just your standard, what do they call them, these ones? Oh, it doesn't even say. Yeah, just an average swim-tail worm. I don't think this one's gonna have a lot of action, or ribbon-tail worm. That's what I should say. Just because I like them a bit. If your ribbon tail is a little bit wider and it has more of like a half moon kind of shape, not so much just one straight curl, but we'll see, I guess. That's my phone going off. Let's see, we got some Sidewinder soft plastics. This is not a company I'm familiar with. Probably because they're really hard to get open. No, I'm just kidding. That's an interesting little concept. I wonder if these. Oh, it's got a rattle chamber too. Yep, sure enough, right there. You could slip a little rattle in there, get a little bit more attention. That's kind of an interesting bait. I wonder how this would work on a Texas rig, because I mean, it almost looks like if you had like a little tungsten weight in the front, yeah, it's gonna have like a swimming action because of all these uh, ridges here. But it'd be interesting to see. That would be actually a really cool concept if you had a tungsten weight right here and it was actually built into your soft plastic. I mean, I don't. That's not what the setup is here, but it seems like a good little bait. And I don't know what this is. It's just a bunch of other tiny little crap in here. But yep, that is the October shipment of not Lucky Tackle Box, Mystery Tackle Box. I'm sorry, but yeah, I got some good stuff in there, and that's about it.